Hey man, Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle, and well, where's the Fury, and this is SummerSlam, and it's gonna be interesting, like we just did the NXT review, so yeah, kind of actually looking forward to it, so let's get to it. So we're gonna start off with Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. And you know, I did this before with AJ Styles and Kevin Owens, but actually this is kind of different. It's more televised. Akira Tozawa this week beat Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship, so now we're going to find out what happens when this match happens at SummerSlam. I'm glad that Akira Tozawa won for the Titus brand, but it really should have been at SummerSlam. I don't know why, but it just really should have been at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I can see your point. Yeah, Akira winning the title from Neville is certainly quite a surprise. I mean, the people that Neville has faced could very well have taken the title from Neville. We already did our little ramble about a certain somebody, but we'll digress from that. And yeah, now you got Tozawa as champion. I mean, I think it'll work. It could go far. I mean, Akira's a great wrestler. He's very skilled in the ring, and you know, he's got that top rope senton, which is pretty good. And you know, it was pretty much time for Akira to get a push, and he got it, and you know, now he's the champion. So let's see where he goes with it and what happens with him and the Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, I mean, King of the Cruiserweights, I think, should mean that Neville would have been the Cruiserweight champion the longest, but, yeah, I think that, you know what? Let's see what happens. Let's see if Tozawa becomes still champion. He wins the match, you know. Let's see how long it goes with it. You know, we've already had, like, 3 Cruiserweight champions. The new Cruiserweight, not the good kind, but a couple years ago, but...
Well, I mean, you had...
TJ Perkins.
TJ Perkins was the first.
Rich Swann.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Yeah, Kendrick, yes. And then I think, Neville?
Neville took the title from Swann.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yes, I think it'd be Neville and now Tozawa, so that's like 5.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. And, so, for my predictions, I will say Tozawa.
Yeah, I'll go with Tozawa myself.
New Day versus the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Champions. The Tag Team Championship, no less. The SmackDown brand. And, that should be interesting. I like the fact that the New Day are the champions. I think they need to be champions longer.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe not as long as the tag team champions, but you know, who knows?
Yeah. What I saw was New Day got a jump on the Usos, kind of getting them back for the previous week where the Usos jumped the New Day when they were just doing their intro, and you know, Becky and the tag title, yada yada yada. But he didn't get to finish his whole speech because they got jumped from behind by the Usos backstage, and then the New Day gets the jump on the Usos. So,
And that's the thing. The New Day's gotten a lot more aggressive. I mean, it's great to be fun and talk about bootios, but when it comes down to it, they need to kick a little bit more ass, you know?
time to stop talking about booty and start kicking it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly my point. So I'm gonna go with New Day.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about what the lead up to this match was, other than just basically New Day and the Usos going back and forth, beating each other up. So, but it'll more than likely be New Day retains.
Yeah. Well, so like I said, I picked New Day, and you picked who?
I go New Day.
Yeah. So the Hardys versus the Mistrage. I like the Hardys, but I think it was, yeah, it's the New Day and Jason Jordan versus the Miz and the Mistrage, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that Jason Jordan getting a push now because he's Kurt Angle's son. That's interesting, but with the help of Hardys, it's going to be interesting to see that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I keep saying that the Mistrage needs to have the Mist Lounge instead of Mist TV.
Yeah.
But there's always a possibility of cheating, obviously, because it's
Oh,
Miz.
yeah, of course.
But I'm gonna actually say, I'm gonna throw a curveball: the Hardys the Hardys and Jason Jordan for the win.
Yeah, the Hardys are still fairly red hot. Jason Jordan's gaining momentum. The Miz and the Mistrage is just kind of there. They wanted to have a match, so poof, here you are. I don't really see a rivalry building up between the Hardys and the Mistrage. That's just dumb. And, you know, they've got the thing back and forth with Miz and Jordan, so, I mean, I could see that spanning out into something, but for this match, I'll just go with the Hardys and Jason Jordan, just cause.
Yeah. Wow. So we get to Big Show versus Big Cass.
Again.
Well, hopefully Enzo doesn't get involved. I mean, how many times are they gonna wrestle? Like, they're not even fucking wrestling for anything.
No.
It's just, oh, there you go. And it's like fucking bullshit. So, let's see how this goes. Let's just fucking end it. Getting real sick and tired of the same old shit. That's basically what's going on nowadays.
It's kind of like when a bully starts picking on somebody that's weaker than them and, you know, causing trouble, And then you got a bigger bully that comes along to pick on the bully that's picking on the weaker kid. That's pretty much what's going on with these three. You got Enzo and Kaz basically still not having their differences settled yet. And you know, you got Big Kaz mocking Enzo, saying, "You're not worth it, you're stupid, you're not in my league," whatever. And then here comes Big Show to keep Enzo from getting murdered, basically. And so they paired up with the two big guys, Kaz and Show.
And apparently Enzo is gonna be held up in a cage or some shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would honestly like to see. Well, okay, here's what's been wrong with this rivalry, in my opinion. You've got Big Kaz totally and completely dominating the Big Show. Why? It's stupid. Kaz is not stronger than Big Show. Big Show's not that weak. It hasn't been a legitimate big guy versus big guy feud. It's just been basically the younger guy destroying the older guy. And it makes absolutely no sense. I would literally like to see Big Show knock Kaz on his ass, and that'd be the end of the match.
Yeah.
None of this lollygagging, none of this, oh, Kaz is dominating Big Show, and Big Show's gotta try and come back and get the win. Fuck off with that bullshit. Let Big Show knock out Kaz and end the match. Yeah, Big Show and Big Kaz, it's just been a ridiculous thing having Big Kaz dominating the Big Show and looking like the better big man. It's just stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous. Just have Big Show knock Kaz the fuck out and end the match.
Yeah.
And then hopefully bring an end to this rivalry.
No, Big Show's on his way out anyways.
Well, yeah.
So, you said Big Show. Yeah, you know what? I say Big Show. I think it's time Big Kaz learns his lesson.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Don't be a bully, be a star. Finn Balor taking on Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. Shit. So there's a thing now where, Finn Balor goes into the... Actually, I'm not sure, I can't remember how it happened. Basically, he gets doused with red blood. Well, blood. Unfortunately, who cares? I think that was lame. It wasn't real blood.
No, it basically looked like red paint.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, this match should be interesting. I think there's a lot of people who doubt Finn Balor. Some people like him. I like him. I just think that Bray Wyatt needs a win. He has been winning a lot lately, which is great. With Finn Balor, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I think he definitely should win a match, just not at SummerSlam. Let's see if Bray Wyatt can pull this one off.
This would be the time to have Finn Balor's alter ego get involved. And have the Eater of Worlds against the Demon King.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know, it's just too bad that there's no stipulation added to it.
I know.
But that is what it is, and I think for sure the Demon King. Let's see and you know, let's see if Bray Wyatt can do it. Who knows?
I mean, you've had this back and forth with Balor and Wyatt for a little bit now, and it seems to be that Wyatt has been getting one up on Balor.
Yeah, for sure.
So now that SummerSlam's coming up, and you know, Finn Balor transforms into this other side, like a darker side, if you will, on like big events, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens, and could be Balor gets one over on Wyatt.
Yes, that would be too sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we have John Cena versus Baron Corbin.
Right.
I made a rant a long time ago, a few days ago, fucking...
City, fuck.
Motherfucker, you tell me this. Baron Corbin wins the Money in the Bank match. He gets the fucking title. He goes right back in. He goes in and fucking gets in the ring to try to get Jinder fucking Mahal for the title. What happens? Oh, he gets distracted by John Cena. And what happens? Okay. Oh, he gets a pin roll up. And he gets the titles just taken away from him. He gets the Money in the Bank shot just taken away from him. He has won the motherfucking Andre the Giant Award. He's won the Money in the Bank. You can't give him a title shot. Why the fuck not? So I'll tell you what's gonna happen. I want to see Jinder Mahal get his ass... I want to see John Cena get his ass beat. And then, I want to see Jinder Mahal lose to Shinsuke Nakamura, so we can finally fucking see Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin for the WWE title, like it should have been. But, here we go. So, come Sunday, we'll find out what happens.
Well, it finally got nigh onto that time. Retro clock time. Anyways, yeah, Cena and Corbin. It basically became Corbin was tired of the respect between Nakamura and Cena, and Corbin got involved and stuck his nose where it didn't belong, and yeah, we're at where we're at right now.
You know, John Cena laughs at it. I don't know if you saw it, if the girl flipping him off in the audience. I would have fucking did that too. And I don't give a shit if you lost your Money in the Bank opportunity. You motherfucker, you distracted Baron Corbin. At the same coin, Baron Corbin, he bought into that. So therefore, it's also his fault for doing that. But, holy shit, the guy won the Andre the Giant Award. He won Money in the Bank. When's his due? Like, I don't fucking get it. But I'm hoping that, you know what, he annihilates John Cena. I can't stand John Cena anymore. And he pulls this shit? Really? Is the world not ready for Baron Corbin as the WWE Champion? I don't know.
I guess. I mean, Corbin's a good fit for the championship, but I don't know, maybe it wasn't his time yet. It should have been, but...
Well, maybe. So, I'm gonna say Baron Corbin.
Other than having Cena get WHEELZ of Fury, SummerSlam continues.
And we're back! Yeah. Batteries.
SummerSlam continuation. Anyways.
Yeah, we're back. So...
Cena and Corbin, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than, you know, Cena getting involved and distracting Corbin, the lead up for this match has been decent, but nah.
That's just frustrating because Corbin actually worked hard, and now it's gone. But it doesn't say he won't get a title opportunity eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he still has beef with Nakamura.
Mm.
But, anyway, so we have Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Kind of, Natalya the veteran. I can't remember the match they had for number one contendership, but yeah, there it is. I've said that I'm not a fan of Natalya, which is weird, because I love the Hearts.
Mm.
But Naomi is cool. I really think that she can pull it off too. I just don't know. I mean, I honestly want to think Natalya could be the champion. It's another one of those up in the air type things.
Yeah, I mean, Natalya hasn't really done a whole lot to earn this title opportunity. It would seem like she was just thrown into it, so I mean, does she deserve it? Questionable. Will it be a good match? Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope
Does
so.
Natalya need the championship? No. Will she get it? Maybe. But I would rather see Naomi keep the title much more over than Natalya getting the title.
Yeah, me too.
Because, I mean, yes, she's the veteran. Yes, she's a good wrestler, but it's another conundrum of what have you done for me lately
Pretty much, yeah.
on the part of Natalya. Because literally, she's done jack squat since
Yeah, I mean, for a while. Oh, yeah, that's basically true. She hasn't done a whole hell of a lot to prove herself. Just being a whiny little brat.
mm,
I almost said bitch, but I'm too nice anyway.
too nice after a long rant.
Oh, yeah, it was fun. Then we have... Yeah, so, okay. I'm gonna say Naomi will retain. If Natalya can slap the sharpshooter on her, and I'm sure she will, and
Yeah.
get the win.
Yeah. And one thing I'm glad about is we haven't heard Natalya boasting about trying to get people to follow her fucking cat on Twitter, Instagram, whatever. Okay, your cat has a friggin' Twitter and Instagram account. Big deal. Shut the fuck up and wrestle.
I think Cleo needs to go on Instagram.
Fuck off.
I know. So then we have the Raw Women's Championship match. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. This is all due to Bayley being injured,
Mm-hmm.
which I could care less.
Mm.
So they had a match with Nia Jax and Sasha Banks, and I feel another one coming on.
Go for it.
You see, here's the point. Nia Jax, how many times is she going to prove herself? Nia Jax should be in the number one fucking spot as the Raw Women's Champion, but no, we have to put Sasha Banks in. Sasha Banks has already done it, but hey, what the fuck, right? And besides, who knows Alexa Bliss more than anybody else than Nia Jax? Yeah, they're best friends, whatever. But here's the thing. Nia Jax is big, she's bad, and she's what everybody wants to see. Everybody's bitching about how small Alexa Bliss is. Well, guess what? Here comes Nia Jax, but hey, we can't have Nia Jax because we got Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks has already been the women's champion. So, fuck her. You know, there are tons of other women out there that could do it, but fucking Sasha Banks, really? Why? Because she's Bayley's friend? Well, fuck you. Because Nia Jax should be the one to face Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. That's all there is to it.
And then, of course, you've got Alexa Bliss pretending she's a Baywatch babe.
That was fucking hot. I can't lie. Yeah, you know, it just came the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I mean, yeah. Here's just, yeah. I'm not sure what speech they stole that from.
Yeah,
but-
exactly, right?
Yeah. But it's ridiculous. It's like, why not have somebody who hasn't been the champion yet?
Mm.
Seriously.
And I mean, like, okay, we know Alexa Bliss is short, but putting her in that friggin' high chair just emphasizes how short she actually is. Like, oh, give me a really big chair that I can sit in at ringside so I can see over the top rope. Because I'm so short.
Yeah.
I'm a midget. Okay, not really a midget, but she's short.
Yeah. She's now 5 feet of fury. Well, you know, sitting on that lifeguard chair, she could give you mouth to mouth any day.
Oh, it was gonna come eventually. Holy shit, yeah.
So, let's see. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. However, Shane McMahon is the special guest referee. So,
This ought to be interesting.
yes, because last time, actually, I think it was us that were watching SmackDown. AJ was going for the Pele kick. I think it was the Pele kick.
Yeah, it was a Pele kick on Owens, and kind of
Missed it and hit Shane instead.
yeah. Owens he basically used Shane as a shield, and yeah,
So,
Shane has a shield.
I tried
Booyah!
I tried to catch up with SmackDown this week, so
Yeah.
I didn't see too much of it, but I think that, and everyone keeps saying, well, Shane McMahon's going to turn heel again. Just like
Which
he
would
did
be
with Austin
completely
and Mankind.
stupid and pointless.
And it would be. I mean, the only other option I could see is he'll be the heel and Daniel Bryan can be the face, which is all fine and good for announcers. I just don't know how all that would work. Could be possible, who fucking knows. But,
Yeah.
who's the fucking champion? Okay. AJ Styles. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep the belt on him. I'm finished with the whole America gimmick with Kevin Owens. Let's just keep the belt on AJ and we'll see what happens. Unless you give the belt to Kevin Owens again, and let's see another match with somebody else. Like, let's say, oh, I don't know, Sami fucking Zayn!
Yep.
And, that'll be interesting. So, like I said, for this one I'm gonna go AJ.
Yeah. I really hope Shane doesn't screw AJ over, because that would just be stupid.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have Owens win the title, have him do it in legitimate fashion. Or keep the title on AJ. But don't do anything that cause Captain Rant over here to go off again.
No, I'm done with that. But
Yeah, I mean, Shane going heel would make the least amount of sense ever.
yeah, oh, I agree. I think that's over with now. It was cool when he was younger. It just doesn't make sense now. Oh, it really doesn't make any sense. Then we get to a tag team match. Cesaro versus
Dean
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. They put the soap opera to rest on SmackDown this week when they did this finally.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so like I said before, my wheels are turning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say, for the fun of it, that Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins wins this match. We're gonna get to the main event eventually. However, let's say Roman Reigns wins the World Universal Championship. And then, if this match happens last, we'll see if... Because it looks like it's being built that way. So let's say that happens. They get their ass beat. Roman Reigns comes out. And the Shield gets back together and they're the champions. That's a possibility.
Hmm?
But who knows? So, I mean, for this one, like I said a billion times, I like Sheamus and Cesaro as the tag team champions, but you know what? Seeing Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins reunite honestly doesn't really do it for me. They need to do more than that. They just, like, I don't know. I can't. If this theory that I had is true, we'll see how that goes. But I just don't see it. I'm gonna say Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, I agree. Only because if you're going to have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins be a team, they need to have more team matches before they can get the tag titles. Just to kind of reiterate how good they were together and how good they can be together as a team. But I don't really think Ambrose and Rollins are ready for the tag titles yet.
No, and I think that if it happens, it happens. But I want to see another match. I just want to see how they. I just want to see what happens next. I don't know what the next pay-per-view is.
Yeah,
And if,
probably find that out someday.
And yeah, so if when that happens, let's see the Shield, if that's what they're going to call themselves now, go up against Cesaro. Let's see how that works out. So, like I said, Sheamus and Cesaro. So, now we get to Randy Orton versus Rusev. And since you probably know the answer, I'm gonna say Rusev Crush. Yeah, because he is, but again, there wasn't really any lead up to this match.
No, not really.
Maybe just one beat down by Rusev. But there wasn't really no beat, there no confrontations.
Yeah.
Really no nothing. So I don't know why I should be invested, except to see Randy Orton's ass beat. I've been trying to really like him in the past while, but yeah, I just don't care anymore. But anyways,
Shinsuke Nakamura.
so WWE Championship, it's South Asia versus East Asia.
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal.
Yeah. India against Japan.
India against Japan. And you know what? That's pretty cool to see Shinsuke Nakamura, who's only been in the WWE now for a year, I think, finally get his shot. And before I throw my voice out, I'm not gonna get into it again, how much I want to see Nakamura versus Baron Corbin. But yeah, Shinsuke Nakamura, even though he's the guy that just came in, and this may very well be his title, I don't know. It should be. Like, he should be, the WWE champion. What else can he do? Like, I'm surprised that they had Nakamura instead of John Cena. But, again, from what happened on SmackDown, I'm glad it's Nakamura. So, yeah, I'm going to say Nakamura, even though I'm not sure how ready he is. It's crazy.
Yeah. Nakamura has been in good matches, and in WWE on SmackDown now for a few months, and he got this title opportunity pretty quick.
Yeah.
But hey, I could see Nakamura as champion easily.
So you say Nakamura? I say Nakamura.
Main event for the Universal, or no, 4-way. No, it should be 5-way. For the for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun. Yeah, it is a 4-way. I don't know how I got 5-way.
Yeah,
Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe.
Oh, they'll throw Paul Heyman in there too.
Polaris.
The Polaris. But you see, and this is what pisses me off because people say, "Oh, well, Brock Lesnar's not a wrestler." He's no, they say he's not cyber. Okay, well, he wrestled in the WWE long before he went into football, and then long before UFC.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, he's a wrestler, a professional wrestler. So he has every right to fucking do what he does.
Mm.
That being said, though, I think it's due for a new Universal Champion. I think Brock Lesnar did what he had to do. So here's the thing. I mentioned Roman Reigns. I think Samoa Joe had his chance.
Mm.
They could have had a big feud after Great Balls of Fire, but that never happened. Braun Strowman is due. How many times have we said Braun Strowman needs the strap?
Mm. About as many times as we've said Nia Jackson needs the championship.
Yeah. So, you know what? Either put up or shut up. I think Braun Strowman, out of all those individuals, needs it the most. He's been running through guys. He's beat the shit out of Roman Reigns a lot. And as much as I wanted Samoa Joe to win the title, that would have been a lot better if it was one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So my conspiracy theory about Roman Reigns winning, just so he can go on and see the Shield reunion,
Yeah.
then my only other choice is Braun Strowman.
You know, something I thought of just now. I would really like to see a rivalry start up, or maybe continue, if you will, with Strowman and Lesnar.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because there was there, around WrestleMania, I think it was, there was a little tidbit of the two of them in the ring facing off, and, you know, indication of, oh, they might have a match against each other, maybe for a championship or whatever, but it never came to fruition. Maybe now would be the time to do it.
Yeah, I think so. And you know what? Who knows? That would be actually a really good match. Like I said, Braun Strowman needs a push.
Mm-hmm.
What better way to do it with none other than Brock Lesnar?
Yeah.
So,
The beast against the monster.
yeah, exactly. There's your fucking title right there. The Beast versus the Monster. I don't care when it is. Let's just see it. Let's see how that goes. But so this is a hard one. So I'll just say Braun Strowman.
Yeah, I could see Strowman as champion, honestly. Joe would be good as champion. Roman Reigns, nah.
And I would have said Samoa Joe if it was a one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. And I've already said that, so I mean, yeah, you know what? It's time for a change. It's time for Braun Strowman to be the champion. There's no other option at this point.
Yeah. SummerSlam should be a good one.
SummerSlam is going to be awesome, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, so this is going to be cool. I can't wait to see what happens. I got 2 ants out tonight, which is a record.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so unfortunately my camera died, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so anything else you wanted to say before we go?
I was just looking at the list of the matches for SummerSlam. I wasn't able to get an accurate count, but I believe at least half of the card is title matches. Because you got the Cruiserweight Championship, you got the Raw Tag Titles, you've got the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship, you've got the Universal title.
Did you say Cruiserweight?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Cruiserweight,
Both
Raw.
women's titles.
Yeah, both women's titles. The Universal title.
WWE.
Oh, yeah, the WWE Championship.
United States Championship.
Yes.
Universal. Tag Team. Both. Whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, actually, I think, yeah, both the women's championships and both the tag titles, both the main titles, the Universal and the WWE. You've got the
Intercontinental
Championship, the U.S. Championship. Pretty much all. I think that's pretty much all the titles, and the Cruiserweight title. So pretty much all the titles on both brands, women's, main, the mid-carders, the Cruiserweight title, the lower title, if you will, all being defended on Sunday.
It's gonna be stacked, and it's just like WrestleMania 17. It's like,
Yeah.
people are like, well, why have all the titles on the same card? And I'm like, why not? It makes it interesting.
Yeah, man.
So, I'm looking forward to SummerSlam, and I hope they make this a big deal. Only because it's number 30. So,
Yeah.
let's make this the best. I mean, Royal Rumble was awesome with their setup. WrestleMania was fucking awesome, despite how many matches there were. And so this should be cool. So let's see how it goes. Anyhow, so this has been good. Very good. For me and Matt, this is Killer Kyle. And we'll see you next time.